Hello guys, today I'm just going to be showing you a short guide, yeah right, like a short guide of how to be able to play this character. First I'm going to show you almost every one of the moves that Krystal has, and I'm going to show you what the utilization of those moves could be. So, first of all, we'll go to the jab. I mean, it's just a little stick, right? Yeah, it's like one of the sticks from Starfire. But like, I think I seen like or I seen someone play that game where Krystal is actually featured in it, and yeah, she does have the staff. Um, I have checked. I have not checked on the Wikipedia page of what this character actually is, but I do know that this character is pretty well, I wouldn't say well made, but it is pretty well made at best. First of all, she has her down smash, and this down smash is kind of course, the reason why the frames are so atrocious is because of this. It can just put you down at 4%. Now, in higher percentages, you might just say, oh yeah, this is definitely viable in certain cases. I mean, you can do down smash, um, and it will just push back players. However, it kind of depends on the radius. So if you do it, you can do it again. You can probably still do this again until they get back up, probably. Until it becomes a more of a knockback sort of weapon. But so yeah, it really depends on the radius. So if you're really close to your opponent, you can just knock down your opponent as well. Now, neutral air and back air are going to be somewhat like your friend. They're, when you're playing against, when you're using Krystal during matches. And I'm at to say right now, down air into up air. No way, up special. Down air into up special. It actually is a true combo. I think in certain percentages it actually does work as well, so I'm just gonna have to forward this a bit. And I'm not even sure if it's, let's see, 80%. It's really, you have to like get a sort of boost up, because if you do something like that, it does boost you up like that. So it's kind of like used as a recovery option as well. Um, if the opponent is sort of right here, you can just use that as your recovery option, but at that point, um, it wasn't really there. It's kind of like Marth's Tipper, but an ability to recover at the same time. Um, of course, Marth's Tipper is once you get the tip of the opponent, then it does more damage. However, using crystals though, when you're using the tip of the staff, it, for down air or somewhat in the tip of the using it, then you can sort of go to down air and then up air. So yeah, that can sort of work in somewhat lower percentages. However, it doesn't really. I haven't really found out what justify percentages it might be. But unless if you get a little bounce effect once you use this character, and it does have a lingering hitbox, so if the down air gets to a lingering hitbox, or if you never get the bounce version, then chances are you just got into the lingering hitbox. You kind of have to like um, point it up um, at the right time almost. So it has to be at the right timing, and also you have to get it in the tipper as well, like Marth. Um, so that's it there, and here we have the specials. Now this here is pretty dope because you get to be able to snipe people, even though it's considered to be annoying as fuck. And yeah, it is considered to be annoying at times. Um, but off stage, this is a very good tool when you're trying to give opponents off stage. And you can do this too, just to kind of like say, 360 no scope, you know, whatever, like kind of, not really. Unless if you're really that sort of the opponent to do that. So, yeah, the up air can be Or up special. God, I'm so dumb. This is up air. It's like the same as down air, but it's like upward, of course. Um, so you can sort of utilize the staff to sort of like KO your opponents. Like any move that has to deal with the staff, you can utilize it to somewhat KO your opponents. And you can just do it. You can just do it without the jump as well, I think. But the thing that's weird though is that once you're trying to like do the up air at the timing, you waste your jump and then do the up air. But when you're on stage, it just somehow works. So if you're trying to do like a jab reset and just do that, so then you're trying to get the opponent to launch up too. So it seems like this character, I would say, relies more on neutral air, because like comes out fast and also deals a decent amount of knockback as well, so you can sort of offstage your opponent with it. Kind of like Fox and Falco. Not very surprised about how powerful the neutral air is. I mean, she got the metal boots, right? So you're able to do that. That's unless your opponent's higher percent. If the opponent's a higher percent, then that means you have a lingering hit stun. And what I mean by that is that the longer hit stun as well. So if I'm able to do this and then do that again, so I think it is survival to do this during higher percentages. However, it just depends on during a situation. Now if the opponent is off the ledge, or if you're just right here, you can just kill him off right there, I think. Oh, and yeah, not to exist. So some hitboxes, depending on a beam of light, you can just push them down like that. So yeah, pretty cool so far. And you can lift them up so you can go up in the sky. So yeah, this character has pretty heavy KO per percentage moves. Like this character does have very heavy sort of KO moves that can sort of get the advantage on the opponent. Unlike other characters like Fox or Falco, when Falco is a bit more spacey, and Krystal is somewhat spacey as well, but it's kind of like two of the characters combined. But then you have the staff that just sort of has the heavy reliant of the KO punishes. However, most of the time you're probably going to use neutral air, so. And do not use the staff and miss it off stage. You're gonna have to like get a lingering hitbox as well. Like you will have the lingering animation, so don't do that. I'm just doing it just to let you guys know. But except for maybe that and forward air. It's surprising actually that Krystal's forward air is a bit more faster, and it recovers a bit more than Fox's. Because every time when I do that, it's like, okay, cool. So maybe you can somewhat do it and get a good amount of damage using that. Let's see. Yeah, you can sort of just kill him off just using that, and at 120%. That's pretty nice. That is actually pretty nice to know. So, and maybe not like that, but there you go. I can somehow like relate to other characters to this character because like there's some characters that just like have the up air where you can just kill them off stage. I can roll. And all that other characters that do sort of have that option. So yeah, I would say Krystal is pretty decent. Not only decent, but has heavy reliant on KOs using the staff. And you have this, which can explode opponents as well. And you can do that as well, so boom. And then I think there's a way to cancel it somewhat. You have a little shield. I forgot this shield actually exists, and yeah, you're stunned. Don't shield for too long, ladies and gentlemen, or else you get that. Oh, yeah, forward smash. Forward smash is also pretty decent at higher percentages as well. However, of course it might suffer during lower percentages, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't do that much knockback for lower percentages. However, that if it's like very close quarter, you can just straight up KO them if possible. So you can just don't put the opponent on attack, please, or else you're gonna get fucked all the way through. Just don't do it. Yeah, so just leave it idle and just try to be able to practice what I just showed you for this video. And you know, just don't really take this list for granted or this guide for as granted as you should. This is just a little guide to show you how Krystal can be utilized and all that sort of jazzy stuff. And she does have like a sort of slide. It's kind of like Zero Zeus Samus for some reason. I don't know why Zero Zeus Samus's moves have to be there, but okay. You know, there's so many similarities between. It's just insane. At least Sakurai is good at making the other character. Yeah. Alright. Right. But besides the fact that I suck, yeah. Yeah, so neutral will probably be your friend half the time when it comes to lower percentages. Most of the time though, during 50%, you can sort of do that too. Oh no. Oh yeah, and also the dash attack actually does something as well. It's like, okay. Yeah, I gotta. So the dash attack, as it's been shown by Blink Light before, you can sort of combo into itself, which is ridiculous. Why would a move combo to itself? Oh yeah, this move and this, well, not like that. Oh yeah, Pichu. I forgot Pichu. Yeah. I just like that so much. Up special is like insane. Except for maybe, I mean that one's insane as well. You can actually hold it for further toss up, so you can sort of use it as an edge guard. However, this is more of a viable edge guard tool. You can just aim it up, and you can aim up and down with your movement keys. And you can just use that to somewhat edge guard as well. Yeah, so overall, like most of the tools being used are just somewhat off stage. it's somewhat to use to get your opponent to heavily be off stage a bit more. Oh, I forgot you can do this. And you can just come back, I think. Wait, can you come back? Hold up. Oh yeah, you can. If you have an extra jump, that is. You can just stall right there as well. Alright. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, this character can be real fun. That's all I have to say there. You get yeah, so once you get that sort of beam of light as somewhat first frame, then you can sort of do that. The beam of light probably comes out like frame 1 maybe. Or maybe even like later frames, I don't know. I'm just trying to relate it to Fox's shine. Get it? Because the move comes out frame 1, unlike all the other moves. It's like, it comes out frame 1, I cannot do it. I cannot counter it with the, that sort of joke stuff. I guess one age done. Guess what? You get sent off to the air. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That I really need to show you. Back air and neutral air is your best friend, and any stab moves are pretty much heavily reliant on a KO. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.